Once upon a time, in a vast and barren desert, lived a lonely scorpion. The land was dry and lifeless. Across the great desert stretched a land of abundance, green paradise filled with trees, water, and thriving animals. The two lands, stark opposites of each other, were divided by a wide, rushing river. The scorpion longed to reach the land of life and companionship, but the powerful current always dashed his hopes. One quiet afternoon, the scorpion sat on the riverbank, his heart heavy with sadness. A young fish swam near the shore and noticed him. "Hello there," the fish called out. "Why do you look so sad?" The scorpion looked up and sighed. "I want to reach the other side of the river, to where life is full and beautiful." The young fish curiously, "Why don't you swim across?" he asked. The scorpion gave a small, bitter laugh. "I can't swim. My kind were made for sand." The fish thought for a moment, his fins swaying gently with the current. "Well, maybe I can help. I could carry you across on my back." The scorpion's eyes widened. "Really? You'd do that for me?" "Yes," said the fish with a smile. But then the fish hesitated. "I've heard stories about scorpions. They're scary." The scorpion lowered his gaze. "I know what they say. And it's true, we are feared for our sting. But I would never harm someone who offered me kindness." The fish looked into the scorpion's eyes and saw something honest and hopeful. "All right then, climb on." The fish began to swim across the mighty river. They shared stories along the journey and became friends. Days later, they got near bank of the river. "Alas, paradise. You didn't have to help me, but you did. I won't forget that," the scorpion said. The fish smiled. "Sometimes, all it takes is trust." The fish steadied himself and pushed onward, just a little longer. But in a sudden, irreversible moment, the scorpion's tail arched and struck. The fish gasped, pain spreading through his small body. "Why?" he choked. The scorpion's eyes filled with horror and shame. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I didn't want to. I truly didn't. But this is my nature." The fish's fins slowed. His gaze met the scorpion's one last time. Then perhaps, kindness was wasted. The fish sank below the surface, lifeless, as the scorpion slipped into the water behind him, caught in the very current he had feared his whole life. Neither reached the green land that day. And the river flowed on, quietly carrying the weight of trust broken, and a lesson written in sorrow.
Please subscribe to my channel.